minutes of the show, and then we'll riff after watching some IG clips, bro. Have you seen the new ones yet?
I have.
You have all of them?
But like this, I mean, not online yet, but like
Oh,
in
word.
the Google flip.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, because I saw one of them online. I was like, oh, they're released. So I went back to the folder and watched them. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that.
I haven't seen them yet. That's funny.
I got you, bro. All right, let's get into it.
What up, y'all? You're now listening to Infused Influence, where we're infused by weed culture, cannabis business, and its politics through conversations with special guests. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
All right. We are back with another episode of Infused Influence. I am your host, Ulysses, joined with the sick and not in an ill way. Rayvon's here.
Hey,
What's up,
hey,
Rayvon?
what's going on, folks?
You feeling better, bro?
Honestly, today's the best I felt. Like I woke up this morning and I was like, oh shit, it's not like a struggle to breathe.
Yeah.
So by tomorrow, I think I should be all set. As long as me and my Alka-Seltzer keep it up, and my Theraflu and my Dayquil and NyQuil, we'll be all right.
That's what's up, bro. Are you successfully doing anything else other than that? Like, are you juicing? Are you what's the plan?
No, just this. I mean, I'll say that naturally I eat a lot less because I have no appetite when I'm sick, and
Yeah.
then I can't taste anything. So naturally, I've dropped like 4 pounds.
Oh.
It's been cool.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
But outside of that, I mean, personally, like to give you guys a rating, I'll say 5. Like I hate being sick, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like a shell of myself. And there's so many things I don't want to do. I don't want to put away clean clothes or clean laundry or clean dishes because I'm sick. I'm getting germs everywhere, bro.
Nah, I feel you. Well, appreciate you for
So it's
joining for sure.
oh, no doubt, no doubt. It's been a long time coming doing something like this.
Oh, for sure, bro. And we got Lorian here. I'm not sure if it's still gonna work. Lorian, we got you on the audio, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, you should have me on the audio. How you guys
good.
doing?
Good, man. Good. Just dealing with the remote stuff. But it's all good, bro.
It's been a little. How you guys been dealing with the weather over there? It's been a little crazy over here.
It's been bull, bro. The kids had a 2-hour delay yesterday because it was too cold. And rightfully so, bro. It was 10 degrees, and then like by like 11 o'clock, it was like 25 degrees. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and the same thing happened here, and it caused our pipes to burst again.
Oh, for real? At your crib or like
the same? Yeah, at where I'm at right now.
Oh, word, bro.
It was like 10 degrees, and then also it was 25, and the pipe said nope.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man. That's crazy, bro.
It's crazy that they burst that like at that level because it's getting to like -2 out here, bro.
Water expands when it freezes.
Mm-hmm.
Not fair. For me, I came into my shed yesterday and there was a Pepsi exploded all over the place.
Yeah,
I had to bring in the rest of them. I was really upset because if that shit happened while I was in here smoking some weed, it would have been a different story.
Wait, so you're in your shed right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad funny, bro. That's what's up. Shout out to
you guys
the
can
shed,
see
bro.
the loose installation up here.
No, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Well, again, thanks for joining, man. So let's dive into it today because we got you and Lorian here, and I want to spend some time talking about not even our new initiatives, because it's been, a year and some change. I think it was November 2024 that we got started with the Herbalist. So what are your thoughts on how things are going and like the new copy, bro? So maybe just fill the people in who are listening, educate our listeners or our viewers, bro.
Yeah, for sure. So the Herbalists are our marketing agency that we work with for social media, or specifically meta ads, so Instagram and Facebook. So those of you guys who've maybe listening to this and I've seen Ulysses and I or anyone else or a major Bloom sponsored ad, it's us working with them. They have been down here twice, grabbed a bunch of content. They were here just a few weeks back, grabbed some new content. So you'll see us in different clothes this time, saying a few different things, and they help us essentially blast out our advertising because Instagram is so annoying, and Meta is so annoying when it comes to working with cannabis and just promoting that. So we essentially use them as like the people who can fight for us. They have the time of day to go back and forth with Instagram and Meta all day about posts looking good or bad. And so we work with them. We meet with them about once a month and just go over new content. We send over content to them. They create new stuff. We got some AI and some stuff. We got some funny videos, and it's pretty nice to essentially have a lift on that meta side, and this really takes over a lot of the advertising for us.
It's pretty thorough, bro. And people, I had a call last week with a guy that's opening up a dispensary, and his question was like, "What do you guys do for marketing?" And I had to start with the authenticity of our team first, and just being creative, and then doubling back on the distribution side where the herbalist comes in. So yeah, you can hire someone to come in and basically, like distribute content for you, but like, is it creative? You know what I mean? I think this last round, is captivating, bro.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. And to your point, I mean, you raise a good point. I think that that's sometimes one of the sides that get lost on marketing is that, you can make a great product, a great campaign, a great everything, but if you don't have the proper distribution channels to get it out there and 20 people see your new post of whatever, it's not great. I mean, granted, obviously, everyone's got to start somewhere and work their way up, but if you could get 3,000 eyes on something like that, much better than 20 eyes. And so just really expanding that distribution, getting us advertisements in Paxton and making sure people know that we deliver stuff like that it's a huge lift.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And then these new delivery ads and videos and the stories of what we'll hear from some of our customers and some of our workers are kind of hilarious.
Yeah, bro. Did you see the one for Annette?
I did, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I remember being there when they were, recording it all, and I was just like, "Damn, for real, bro? What?"
Right, right.
I've seen some things too, but not like that.
Yeah, there was
Not
that
like
one,
that.
and then the X. Between those two, I was like, oh man, I gotta actually go see where the rest of these are, man. So
Oh yeah, tell
we'll,
me about it,
we'll
bro.
do a clip to review them or to react to them, bro, because I think they're amazing, man. But yeah, so you mentioned delivery. Do you know if those new zones are active now too?
Like in Dutchy for us.
Yeah, well, no, not in Dutchy, but you mentioned like Paxton and those different areas, right? So like the last call we had with them, I had given them town names. So like, was it Grafton? And we could shout them out now because they are within the zone of radio. Well, there's Grafton, I think Sutton, and maybe like two other ones. So I'm assuming that's
I'm gonna assume they're all set. Yeah.
right. All right, we should. Oh, I think we got a call with them. No, no, that's rank really high. I think.
Regularly high.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, that's good, man. That's good. So yeah, I never really heard like how was that day of shooting? I think Gia was into it too, bro. How were her
Yeah.
storytellings?
So that was a funny day. Shout out to Michael and Victor for pulling up. That was a hilarious day. As a dude who gets pulled in multiple directions a lot, we got to see that happen when they were here, and like different vendors show up all at the same time, and so it was pretty good. We had Annette and Gia come through. They each got their hair done. They each straightened their hair, so they was ready for it. Xavier is always ready for the camera. Xavier got mad riz, bro. Xavier was always ready for the shit, as we can tell. And then we had a few other teammates be involved, of course, and they all had a great time. Annette and Gia, I mean, they ate that shit up. I told them the day before, they was like, "Yeah, we'll come in tomorrow." And so they had great energy with Mike and Victor. They walked around the whole store. They even actually got to talk to Bria, who won't come on the show because she thinks she ain't got nothing to say. But apparently they got a lot out
Bria
of
got
her.
everything to say, bro. She
Got
always talk about something,
everything.
bro.
Literally. I got caught up with a vendor for like a few minutes, and I, left them alone with Bria, and I came back and they were like, "Yeah, Bria's a superstar." And Bria was like, "I better get something out of this." And I'm like, "Girl, you've been hiding from the camera all day." She was like, "Is there a way I could have like a one-line role or a non-speaking role?" I was like, "Yeah, we'll make you a tree." And she was just like, "All right, cool." It was really nice to have the authenticity of having them come down, ask these people questions. I mean, Gia's new, so her knowledge or her experiences with the store are a little different. To hear the stories from Annette, to hear the stories from Xavier of like what they've experienced and what they've seen. Some of the questions were like, "What's the craziest delivery story you have?" what are some of the craziest strain names? Like for me, it was like Bootylicious was one of the craziest ones I've ever seen. Slap and Tickle's a wild one. There's a lot of weird ones, man. A lot of weird ones. And when you're asked on the spot, you can't even think of them. Like, you know, I made up vomit breath on the spot because I was just like, I don't know what sounds that bad. Xavier mentioned the ground beef. There's a strain called like meat breath. Some strains we have in store, you know what I'm saying? Unicorn poop. These strains sound weird as hell, but also unicorn poop will slap the shit out of you. So, you know, it's a catch-22. But overall, it was great to have them in. They're very quick and efficient. They have like the whole setup. They did the whole thing in about 3 hours. And within like a week, they've already got like edits and videos to be like, this is what we put together. And now we've got like a fresh set of ads to go out for the folks.
No, it's amazing, bro. I think what you had said, like people just getting ready, is pretty spot on. Like I think about Annette, who's extremely creative, bro, on the art side, and then Gia. You know Gia was a model, bro, or still is.
Yeah. Well, so the day before it happened, we had the sales meeting, and I was sitting next to Gia at the Electric Haze, and I'm a guy with two phones, which like I don't really care to be like, look at me, I got two phones, but like I have a work phone and a regular phone, so I sometimes have two phones out on the table, right? I'm sitting next to Gia, she pulls out a second phone. I'm like, oh shit, okay, cool. Someone else who's at the second phone. A few minutes go by, she pull out a fucking third phone. I'm like, yo. At the end of it, I'm like, yo, Gia, why the fuck you got two phones for? And well, she hadn't pulled out the
Three.
She only had two. I was like, you have two phones. She goes, I have three. One's for modeling, one's for this. I was like, bro, what the fuck? So that was and I was like, oh, well, if one's for modeling, you better be in this fucking shoot tomorrow. And she was like, yeah, like tell me more about it. And luckily she came through. And she actually, I talked to her the other day. She was like, yeah, Ulysses told me to talk to you about some modeling and stuff. I was
bro.
I started asking questions and shit. I was like, yo, like, can you roll? You want to be in a rolling content and stuff like that? So I'm gonna try to do that with her. She mentioned that she can roll fast. And I was like, yo, we gotta have a fucking competition.
I didn't ask her all that, bro. I was just thinking about
I asked her that. I brought that up to her. I was like, listen, like, I want to after Kyle did that rolling competition with us on the show when he came through, shout out to Kyle. I think that'd be pretty cool, like, to do stuff like that within the team, a little team building and shit like that.
Yeah.
Just have like quick competitions and
nice. Nice. What's up, bro? Yeah, no, I had a discussion with her about wanting to get more involved, and innately it was the apparel thing that we still haven't really fully launched. You know what I mean? So just being able, especially with the net too, because she's got some designs that she was working on, but as many of us do have ADHD and getting pulled in different directions, it's been weeks since we followed up with that. So I think slowly but surely,
she's been on strain designs, which is great.
Strain designs was great, absolutely, bro. I think Bria had asked me for a hoodie, and I was like, yeah, get with Annette to like design exactly what you want, and then that can kickstart more initiatives towards apparel. So I hope that it's one of those things where you don't want to set a deadline, and then it just falls into place when it's the right time. You know what I mean? So, but I was extremely happy to hear that Gia was interested, cause like Bria or some other people, they a little camera shy.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh no, when Gia was ready for the camera, when Gia and Annette said yes, I was like, wow, two girls, not me. Run it. Oh my god.
I know. I wasn't even around that day, bro. I missed the shooting, bro. You know what I mean? Like I was here.
Well, yeah, because I remember last year it was a lot of you and me.
It was me.
So I was like, all right, let's get some fresh faces in here.
Fresh faces, bro.
And yeah, it was very nice to get them in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna love to hear the stories after, like, oh, like going to Walmart or like the grocery store or something. Someone being like, oh, I know you from somewhere, because people be giving me that shit all the time. I'm sure you get it. Rachel probably gets it too, bro.
Rachel must get it a lot. I get it only in the store.
I haven't gotten it. Oh, okay.
But when I'm standing like on the retail floor, you're the guy from the commercial, and I'm like,
well, you don't be outside like that, bro. You don't go grocery shopping, do you?
Oh, hey now. I do my fair share. You feel me?
Yeah.
I go to BJ's and Stop
and Shop. BJ's, bro. That's what. I'll Stop and Shop. That's close to home, bro. But I don't think BJ's.
Now, I be outside. I actually see a lot of like working in a dispensary is one of those things where like it almost feels like working at a doctor's office. Like I see customers outside all day long, and I'm just like, yo, I know that customer. I know that person. I know that person. They might not know me, and they might not know I know them. But I've seen their face a million times. They might not remember me. I might recognize the license plate. I'm like, you by Major Bloom.
Yeah.
So, and some customers who I'll see, if I see them in person and I like actually know them, I'll wave. Like Marvin, certain of these niggas, I'm like, oh shit, like, hey, quick tip of the cap and keep it pushing. But
No, I got you. Wait till Theo's in grade school, bro. And that's really when it gets interesting. But we're gonna take a
oh
quick
man,
break though, and then we'll be right back here.
If you can, try and turn up the level for Rave the Bluetooth.
Yeah, yeah. Cool, cool. I think let's see. All right, we are back with another episode of Infused Influence just from a break. So Rayvon is remote, working from home. We figured out some tech things to make that happen. Lorian's here too. I'm gonna clap it up for these gentlemen here. Hopefully this
Hello.
works. Here we go. What's up, Lorian
Hello.
and Rayvon? How are you guys?
How you guys doing?
hanging out, sir. How are
Good,
you?
man. I'm glad we got these levels down here. So yeah, we were just chatting a little bit about the new ads that we've been running, working with the Herbalist, who's a great group of individuals, or a great team, I should say, just taking our creativity to the next level. And Rayvon, when you had broke out the story about Roland and Gia Roland, and it's funny because I was driving in this morning, and I was thinking about that episode with his name Chris, you said?
Kyle.
Kyle? Yeah. Did
Yeah.
I beat you guys?
Yeah.
Did I beat you guys? in
I
that
think about his
conversation?
Rolling song all the time.
His what?
His Rolling song. He got an original Rolling song.
Does he
that
really?
he was singing during the competition.
Oh man,
Yeah,
yo,
it was.
and
Yeah, that
and
was funny.
and that's what and I thought about that too. I was like, yo, he was distracted by singing. Like, had he just dialed in, bro, he probably would have. You know what I'm saying? Because it's his initiative, bro.
Yeah.
But in any event, man. So what? Let's for the second half of the show for our listeners here at WICN 90.5's Infused Influence. So we're just talking about our marketing initiatives and efforts. But Rayvon, let's for the second half, let's air out what your perception is of social consumption and what you believe to be the wave. Like, if there was a catalyst to take off for this license type, what do you believe for yourself to be like that would be the shit? You know what I mean?
For me, I often look at my college experience. So it's gonna almost be a long-winded answer, so stick with me. But like, I think a lot about how when I was in school and college, didn't really love going to classes and shit like that, but I loved living on a campus where I was like closed in with other people my age into the same shit. And like back then though, the vibe of like, oh shit, we just got off of class at the same time. Let's go smoke a blunt together right now. Like, it was so quick where like I feel like now outside of that lifestyle, it's like, oh, you guys want to smoke a blunt? Like, yeah, maybe in 4 days from now on like 6 o'clock at night. Like, it's so harder now. And I think that just that vibe of, the sense of community and vibe of like quick actions, especially when it comes to this weed stuff. Like, I'm trying to smoke in an hour. If you're not trying to do that, then like fuck off. Not necessarily fuck off, but like, this is what I'm trying to get to right now. And so I think that just creating like almost like a boys and girls club kind of like common room area where like people can kind of do a variety of things all at the same time, which also I'm not even thinking of regulations at all right now. But like, like when I thought of this in the past, it's been like almost like an adult common room where like, we've got different rooms where like this room's got a PS5 and an Xbox in it. So it's niggas playing 2K tournaments. This room's got cards in it. It's niggas playing Catan. This room is like a quiet room where it's just people writing and doing their own shit. And so essentially making a space that like is inclusive to almost everyone, depending on how they want to enjoy their cannabis after they've consumed, if that makes sense.
Every smoker?
For the most part, it's smoker.
Yeah.
For myself, like, for myself, like sitting in what I consider my man cave, like, I got it decked out with the TV so I can sit back and chill. If I don't want to watch TV, I could just read. But for the most part, it's mainly for smokers. Because when I think of this, I think of it being the people who like can't smoke inside. Like, again, myself, I can't smoke inside. If I want to pop an edible in the house, I'm popping an edible in the house. If I want to drink a seltzer, if I want to have a vape, even a vape, you can still vape in your house. You know what I mean? So for me, I think about it for the smokers and the people who just can't smoke outside or can't smoke out their crib. And in this weather, bro, this is not smoke outside weather. It's not. You feel me? So I think just being able to do that for people, and then once you start doing that, you build community. It's like the people who go to Starbucks to work on their laptops because they don't want to work at home or they don't want to go to the library. It's like going to the library, just a common place for people to go to And then once they get there, it's like, oh shit, this place is like the size of a Walmart. I get to go do anything I want. So for me, I'm thinking huge. I'm maybe even a laser tag section somewhere, or like a flag football, or like a gym in the back where people can play basketball afterwards. Like I'm trying to think of like literally all recreation just involving cannabis.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. I love that idea. You got to think big for sure, cause you're spot on, bro. Like,
Regulations.
nah, but everything that you just mentioned is within the purview of regulations, bro. It's just what's the model that's gonna make that successful, right? So if someone had a 30,000 square foot facility where you can play basketball, video games, chess, be creative, write screenplays and music fucking videos, and also record music, like, and think about those as each of a section, then yes, you literally can do all that for sure. Like, there's no regulation saying that you can't. um it's just the economics behind it for sure.
Absolutely.
So I guess bringing the next part of the question in, like, where do you see Major Bloom fitting into this license types and what we can do for our community, for the people who shop with us, on a daily or a weekly or a monthly, like our core customers? So what's your perspective on that? And are you joining the meeting tomorrow?
I'm on that.
Where?
My perspective is, well, you mentioned the location that we might be able to get to. I finally looked at it for the first time the other day. I was like stuck in traffic on Harding Street, and I just looked to my left, and I was like, that must be the building he's talking about.
Yeah.
And so I saw it, and I was like, shit, this is actually a really good opportunity.
Lit.
If you like, in my opinion, like it's very close. You could walk to it from Major Bloom, and I think that being able to have like I think it's really just extending the Major Bloom experience. I think that when you get there, the music's still going to be the same. I feel like, the bud tender, the vibe of the people is still going to be the same. And I think it's really just an expansion of who we are. And excuse me, I think that for people, especially in our community, they just want to smoke and hang out and chill with each other, or, just have like-minded conversations, and just providing the space is like, despite as vague as that might sound, I think that it does a lot. It provides the platform just to let people come through. And how many times have you been in the store and seen two customers in there at the same time? Like, oh shit, I know you. Like, yo, what's going on, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute type shit. Now imagine that happening at the consumption lounge, where it's like, oh shit, now I can actually chat with you for like 10 minutes and smoke a blunt, not here in the dispensary where we're each trying to get our shit and go. I think that it's a great opportunity to like start having more events. We do a lot of community stuff with the tap as we tap in with like the artists and stuff like that. We could have an installation over there. We could have people do spoken words. We could have like literally anything, especially, I mean, I say anything, I haven't seen the inside of it, but I think about just different bendings on a rotating basis. Could be an open mic night, could be a artist event the next week. The next week could just be ain't shit going on, just pull up and smoke and lounge. It could be like movie night. Oh, it's Halloween. We're gonna watch 3 straight scary movies like all day on Friday. Pull up and then start tying in like, oh, if you come to the consumption lounge or the consumption lounge and you do X, Y, and Z like 3 times in a month, we'll give you $10 off your next order, and really start to like encourage people to want to come and start to create things where they're like, all right, I'm gonna go to this every Tuesday. The same way we do a podcast, the same way you'd go to like an after school club. Every Wednesday after school is Latin club, bro. I gotta go to Latin club after school. You feel me? I was in Latin club. But like, it could be every Tuesday. It's Toke Up Tuesday at Major Bloom at the consumption lounge, and all we do is there's niggas in here and we're just burning the bitch down. Wednesdays could be whatever, wacky, or like movie Monday, and Mondays are just the days where we're just playing mad movies off of a projector for people. And we like, I know I'm rambling, but like we invite the community, we have people vote on movies, we do stuff like that.
Bro,
We have
comedy
themes
show,
around
bro.
that.
You should be the first to pop off with the comedy show, bro.
That'd be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sick.
Get some stand up in there, man.
No, bro, literally though, like people, and then at the end of the night, it's like, yo, we got 20 more minutes. Anyone else want to come up here? And it's like all the high guys and this, like, I'll come tell a few jokes, and they come tell the worst jokes of their lives because they're high, and everyone in that place is just having a good time. And I think, for me, with all this rambling I'm doing, the overarching point for me is that when people leave the facility, when they leave that place, they're gonna say, damn, that was fucking great. I can't wait to go back and do this shit again. Like, let me go get another friend and bring them back. Even if I got to go by myself tomorrow, like whatever it might be, I want people to experience it and be like, how can I do this again and again and again?
How can they, bro? What's the model?
Becoming a member. Like I think we gotta. I mean, obviously we'll get people signed up, memberships. We'll probably start doing exclusive drops for people like that, through Alpine IQ and through our app, and be like, yo, for the people who go to our consumption lounge, for you guys only, we will do 20% off of orders throughout the month of February or whatever it might be that incentivizes people to continue to stay a part of it. And then also make it like dope shit, like, or just exclusive access. You know, we're talking about dropping our cereal bars. Let's say we actually introduce them for the first time at the consumption lounge instead of like, which I don't even know how, again, without thinking about regulations, just being like, yo, we got these cereal bars for those of you guys who are here or who have been loyal customers to us. Come through this Friday. We're doing a taste test. Ain't nobody else seen them yet. You guys are going to try them before they hit the floor in a week or two. We want to get your feedback, X, Y, and Z. I think that entices people to come. That it makes people feel like they're part of the process. And then when the cereal bars drop in 2 weeks, they're like, oh shit, like I actually tried these. I know what they are, blah, blah, blah. We get like actual customer testimonials on them. And it's like helping us out on the marketing side as well. So yeah, just really building encouragement for them to want to come back and want to feel that exclusivity.
No, it's ill, bro. It's ill. I love the concept of like I actually want to come back and bring a friend, because we know that word
Yeah.
of mouth is still prevalent in today's day and age, even with the internet, man. You know, you got to share your experience with people for sure. And I think that's pretty
Especially
spot
with
on,
something
bro.
like
We say, Lorian?
well, especially with something like
Oh,
this,
Mm.
still so new to so many people. I'm like seeing little articles about it here and there in like certain publications, like how consumption,
hmm
social consumption is going to shake up Massachusetts and change the industry.
Yeah.
And first of all, like not super much, like, you know, let's not too much on that. You feel me?
Yeah.
But, you know, overall, in a few years and shit, once it's really settled and going,
Mm-hmm.
I see there being a lot of different models, and I'm really excited to see all the different things that people can put together. I
Yeah.
know my ideas are very much I want to do everything, but I want to see like an idea that is really concentrated and like executed really well, if that makes sense.
Right, right. No, I got you, bro. No, I think that's lit, bro. There's so many different opportunities and ideas, and I don't know, man. I think from a practical standpoint, I think it's going to be very similar to delivery, where there's a lot of media coverage on it, but at the end of the day, like there's not that many delivery businesses because it's a hard business to sustain. And we've been able to do it. We're
hmm
coming up on 7,000 deliveries, man. I think we're at 600, 500,
Sheesh.
6,500. You know what I mean? So we've been able to do it, but I'm sitting here telling you guys or the audience that the only reason that we're able to do it is because we have other license types like retail and manufacturing, right? So it's going to be the
hmm
same with this consumption. Like we are pursuing this because we are integrated with other license types, and you know, take it for what it is. Even though consumption is exclusively for equity businesses, it's still very very hard. Not still, it is very very hard to basically you know, like sustain it alone. You know what I mean? So very grateful for the team that we have and the opportunities that we've had to have these other license types. Because you're right, man. There's nothing better than dropping cereal bars that we produce rather than some other fucking MSO's shit. You know what I mean? It's our shit, bro.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think
Yeah,
that's how we become the hometown team. Like,
for
not to say
sure.
that we aren't already, but like when you talk about a city that's got like 15 dispensaries in it,
Right.
this is how we become the go-to.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Let's clap it up for that. And you know, showing love to WICN because we're 4 years strong. You know, doing this, and you know, it's amazing for us
hmm
to just be able to get our ideas out and share it with the people and the education with the people. You know what I'm saying? You know, do you know what I mean? Is what I meant to say. But yeah, we're coming up on time. Rayvon, thank you for riffing. Appreciate that. And Lauren, thank you for
Yeah,
setting
of
this
course.
up. You
Yeah,
guys have
that's
just been
cool stuff.
infused.
Yeah.
Peace, peace.
Peace.
Yo, yo. You guys still
Yo,
there?
Yo.
All right, very good.
hmm
No, I appreciate that. I know you don't use the Roadcaster for like the mini SD card, right? You don't need it anymore.
No, no, I don't need it.
Oh no, don't. Yeah, I still use it just
I,
for timing purposes and stuff. But
yeah, this
mm,
I use it for like background, like backup. Basically, back up the files with it.
no, I got you, bro. Yo, I wanted to do the reactions, but I'm too hot in here, and Maybe looking at the calendar, bro. Looking at the calendar. You around tomorrow, Lorian? I might be able to
Yeah.
just kind of get through. So I sent you I sent you guys a file. It's probably new to you, Lorian, but I think Rayvon got it already. Matter of fact, I could share my screen. I don't know if this is gonna work on the intraweb because I know we're still live right now. So yeah, we got these new videos, bro, and these are lit, bro. I think they're so funny. In fact, my favorite one is actually Rayvon's. I think he had 2 of them.
I'm in like 4 of them, bro.
Oh, you're on
Major
4?
come to you and deliver your.
Can you see this?
Our delivery
Can you hear
service is rather robust. You get to order any time of the day. You should just go to majorbloom.com. You order the same way that you would order a pickup order. Just hit delivery at the checkout.
Where's the one where you're like, we love to smoke it with you?
Oh, that's a great. I think it's in like 2 of them.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You're sitting at the crib, you're on the couch right now, scrolling on your phone. You want some weed and you don't want to get up. Check out majorbloom.com. Hit up the Major Bloom app. We've got a ton of people here who are more than happy to bring that to you. I wish we could sit back and smoke it with you, but we're on the clock.
Dude, I love that. So
I find it so funny that the AI guy's not wearing socks in that. He's not wearing shoes in that one.
Oh, word! I didn't even notice. I didn't even peep game, bro. That's all right. We'll go through them. I'm gonna go through them tomorrow, bro. If you can join, that'd be cool. Otherwise, I'll get through. But yeah, you got to come up with your segment too, Rayvon, bro. What's up with your show, bro?
That's a great question. I've been actually trying to plan like exactly what it's gonna be.
You know what you should do? You should sit down with X and fucking Rachel or Julia and just riff on some like what you guys are working on, putting things in motion. You know what I mean?
Not bad. We actually have weekly meetings.
See, there you go. Put that shit on
And
wax.
so I should probably be able to join you tomorrow. Like my goal, I feel a lot better. My goal is to be in tomorrow as long as I don't wake up fucking throwing up and dying. But
no, don't. No, very good. All right, word. Well, yeah, I'll take a look at the calendar and throw something on there, and then we'll take it from there. But yeah, anything else, Lauren, you can think of, or Rayvon?
No, I'm still just working on stuff. So yeah, no, we good.
Cool.
It's been a little crazy here.
When you coming back, bro?
I mean, every single time I want to come back, something happens. Like,
I feel you. You might as well wait till the fucking snow melts
again. I'm like,
yeah,
that's exactly what I was saying. Once the snow's gone, it'll be easier. But
I feel you, bro.
I mean, now it's a little bit warmer, so hopefully, if it stays like this for a little bit, it might be easier too.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Instead of it going to like 0 degrees, 10 degrees.
Yeah. Oh, very good. All right, guys. I'm gonna sign us off here for the live.